Hi, everybody. Evening readings. Woohoo! I am taking an opportunity to put away my bookwork and sit and have some fun, right? It's about time. Been busy today. So trying to get everybody's crystals out to them. Super important, right? Super important. So I've been doing that. A little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I don't know the song. I have no idea. So I am just sharing out just a little bit. Hi, Lisa Phillips. How are you this evening? I am just sharing. My name is actually Lisa. It's not Sharon, right? Ooh, she's feeling saucy tonight. You don't know what's going to happen this evening. Hold on. I have an itch. Okay. Let's see. Let's do some sharing. I'm going to be trying to figure out where I'm going to share to. Where should we share? I don't know what we're doing this evening. I have no idea. None. I just got on because, wow, look at you guys. I look away from the screen for a minute and it took off. Love it. Love it. You know I do. I am just doing a little bit of sharing so that I feel like I'm like sharing. I don't know. I haven't put lipstick on. Like I haven't put lipstick on. Nothing else but a lipstick and earrings. Because you know, it's important. I'm having a hard time finding anything. I'm not sharing enough is why. Hello, lovely people. Beautiful individuals. Let's see if I can find that one. Okay. All right. So that's what I'm going to do. That's all I'm going to do. I'm going to move on. Moving on. Okay. So yes, 7:30 in the evening, almost 8 o'clock in the evening. Let's do some speed reading this evening. It's an adventure. You never know what's going to happen on here, right? The question is am I wearing pants? Yes, I have on what my husband calls my my hobo jeans. He calls them my hobo jeans because well, they're really baggy, but that's good, right? Don't you feel like when you're wearing baggy clothes, you know, they used to be tight and you're wearing baggy clothes, you're like, I did that. I did that. 3-year-old toddler drama. Right. So, yes, I have pants on. Thank you for asking. All right. That's so funny. You guys, if you missed yesterday morning's chat, like we were, you never know what's coming up, right? You never know what's coming up. We talked about my toothbrush yesterday morning and why I had a hard time keeping hold of my toothbrush to brush my teeth yesterday morning. So you never know what's going to come up this evening. If everybody could share one time, that'd be fabulous. Love and light. There's Linda Weber again. I swear I know you. Welcome, you guys. So let's do some reading this evening. That's really what we're going to focus on this evening. So I'm watching when it says that we have hit 100 comments. We're going to go ahead and start sharing. I don't know why that's the way it is this evening, but that is Lube, Lemurians, Leprechauns. Lisa, you never know. There's a million uses for silicone lube. I'm just saying. And none of them are what you guys are thinking. I don't know why the whole 100 comment thing. My guide said it. I have no idea. I'm like, what the hell? I never do that. I never wait for people to start filtering on when I start talking either, right? Because that's wasting time. And I'm really not waste time. Trina, how are you? Did you change your name on there? Dragons. Love me some dragons. You want to see dragons? Oh, let's do dragons. Where's that little, oh, here, I think this is it. I I have dragon magic cards. Now I bought these. Hello, lovely coconuts. I bought these thinking, ooh, those are going to be really cool. Right? Really, Lube 100 comments. Perfect. Makes sense. You have no idea this brain moves. Like, it's a challenge for me to slow down and keep it between the lines. And today I have been working on packing because we had a crystal sale this weekend, and newsletters and doing stuff and things. So I finally went, whew, brains melted. Let's do something different. We also talked about relationship. Yeah, we had 100 yet. We're working on. I don't know where we're at. So dragons. I bought this deck and I thought, ooh, dragons. It's gonna have really beautiful art, right? Lowered expectations. You got the shipping notification? That's all it is. There's nary a dragon on these, right? Nary a dragon, except on the back. That's it. If I'm going to put out a dragon deck, it's going to have some dragons on it. No, not this one. But we will. How do you shuffle? It's what I get. It's what I get for going, the other ones are too weak. He's got something to bitch about, right? Not really, but so let's pull one of these little dragon cards if I don't hurt myself trying to do so. Oh, they're not that hard to shuffle. Buford's out back barking because it's fun, right? Hi, Elizabeth Lindsay. How are you? Oh, shit. We'll just keep going. We'll act like this. Major lag. It's the moon. We're going to blame it on the moon. Blame it on the moon. Let's see what this card says. These cards don't work quite like oracle cards. Dragon allies. We dragons, because I have to read it because I have nothing else to look at, right? That's why I don't pull these very often. There's nothing else to look at. We dragons now send you powerful healing allies, helpful allies who will stand by your side, help each other, hand to hand, heart to heart, and see your worlds grow strong in love, freedom, and understanding. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? It really is beautiful. I'll read it again. We dragons now send you powerful, helpful allies to stand by your side. Help each other. Boy, that's a big message right there. Help each other. You know, make sure you're helping lift others up, rise up, right? Hand to hand, heart to heart, and see your worlds grow strong in love, freedom, and understanding. This is a big message, actually, for where we're at in life right now, right? Because there's a lot of hating going on. People are displeased, right? Displeased. Okay, I'm actually going to pull out the Mystical Shaman deck. So I'm working on the Late Bloomer's Creed. I am working on the shamanic, bringing everything together. So you don't hear me talk about it very often, but we do have a shamanic apprenticeship. This is not a sale tactic. It really, really isn't. And this week's or this month's monthly guidance within the shamanic apprenticeship is how to bring everything together. So now everybody has all the information within the apprenticeship on how to do all of the healing sessions. And now this month is about wrapping them up in a bow and doing a complete shamanic healing session. Now, I know Renee Lloyd's on here. Renee is in there. I don't know if Isis is on here. Isis is in the shamanic apprenticeship. Nighthawk's in the shamanic apprenticeship. Yeah, we have quite a few people in it. But this month is all about wrapping it up and making it a usable unit, because we have worked extensively with our guides. We have journeyed and we have dreamt and we have drummed and we have done all these incredible things. And now we're working on the shamanic. Let's bring it together and create healing. So that is another thing I'm working on this month. But these cards are absolutely stunning if you've not seen them before. So we're going to go start. Hi, Renee Shalom. Do you have a fan going? Yeah, my fan is going. I had to think about it. I'm like, yes, my fan is going. If not, I'm out of this room. So let's move on. Watching the toddler granddaughter of mine drag this new box of Paw Patrol pull-ups all over the place. Fun stuff, right? Fun stuff. Okay, so I'm shuffling as we're talking. If everybody will share their time, that's fabulous because we're going to start moving. It's going to go fast tonight. I already know we're going to be talking really quickly. So cards, no cards. I'm not quite sure if I pull your name, and it's just because I scroll up and down. I don't stop scrolling generally. I'm scrolling up and down, and when we hit, and I keep saying we this evening. My guides are sitting really close with me this evening. When we hit on a name that we wanted to give a message for, that's who we're going to give a message for. So if you're going to just jump on and see if, where I'm at in the list, there is no list. We don't believe in lists here. Okay. We just go through and when our guides say, oh, okay, that's who we're going to read for. That's who we read for. So you may get a card, you may get an Akashic record, you may get an animal totem, you may get, I don't know, anything in between. Okay. So let's go with Julie Sandeman. I will check to see if you guys are still on before I start reading this evening. Yesterday, I was reading for a bunch of people that weren't even in the room anymore. So Julie Sandeman, are you still here? Julie Sandeman. Julie Sandeman. Thank you, Shara. Good evening. Oh, Coretta Lynn Martin. Say hello to another one of our sisters. This is a sister from another mother. Part of our family, Laura Sandeman. Sandeman. Oh, did I have the first name right? I'm scrolling back. Julie Sandeman. Julie Sandeman, are you still here? Sandeman. Hi, everybody. Hi. We're working on it. Yes, she's here. She's like, wait, don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. Wait. I'm here. Julie. Oh, man. Cards flying all over the place. Julie. I guess what we'll do is we'll use this card that flew out of the deck. It's called a volunteer, right? It volunteers. This is an extremely beautiful, beautiful deck. I want to talk about, I know it's called the Earth Keeper. Seriously, what are we doing here? I know it's called the Earth Keeper, but I want to talk about, otherworldly things. I want to talk about what? I want to talk about crop circles and sacred geometry and extraterrestrial images. And we keep going back to crop circles. We keep talking about sacred geometry. Do you work with Archangel Metatron? I don't like to ask a lot of questions, but do you work with Archangel Metatron, or do you feel a presence of angelic realm with you? Because I have to tell you, that I'm getting a connection, and actually, this is really incredible. It's really interesting. I'm getting a connection for you with Archangel Metatron, but I'm also getting an interstellar connection with you with ties to moving forward on. Give me more words. They actually hear the words divine inspiration. I hear divine inspiration, and there's something in your life that is going to be moving you forward spiritually that you probably didn't anticipate. It doesn't seem like a spiritual thing for you. It doesn't seem like a spiritual thing at all, but it is something that resonates deep within you, and you can go, oh, I feel comfortable there, and I can move forward from there. And they're talking about numbers, and I don't know if you write NASA. What about NASA? Wait, are you an undercover person from NASA? Because I need to know. We have questions. No, but they're talking about interstellar connections, and they keep showing me the movie Interstellar. So I know it's a little bit of interdimensional. And now they're really on aliens for you. Really, really on this. So I'm not sure if you're aware of being a starseed. I know that they're talking about Lemuria. They're showing me Mount Shasta. They are throwing me. You work at NASA. No wonder you work at NASA. They're showing me a lot of connections to extraterrestrial. Definitely why this would be in your life. Absolutely, definitely why this would be in your life. I also feel like you have a mediumship connection. I don't know if you're aware of that, but almost like you know things and you don't really know why you'd be able to pass information on from one person to the next. But I mean, I'm getting like this pressure in my ear, and it's not a pleasant pressure. So I almost feel like you probably fight it a little bit more, and you're not as open to, or not as open. That's not the right words. It is maybe just a little bit disbelieving of this could be that. So You have so many things coming for you. Not coming like I'm coming to take you away, but coming for you, like new things, new opportunities. Oh, okay. Okay. Fine. I also want to say that I feel like you'll be in communication with the Galactic Federation. I know, you know what? If these words come out of my mouth 10 years ago, I'd have been like, woo, woo, woo. I would never, I would have been like, somebody put me away. But I really have to tell you, I really feel like, because they're showing me where the Galactic, where I encounter them. And it's on the, I don't know. I never remember what it's called, where there's an observation deck. And you're going to be in communication with different energies. Hi, Odin. I'm so glad you could join us. Please don't slobber on my desk. Thank you for your assistance. Okay. Don't touch me. I love you. Go away. Yes. Thank you. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. That's nasty. Okay. Okay. Step back. Give me some space. Okay. Thank you. All right. But you just have a lot of new things coming. When you open up to one thing, it's going to open up a gate. So make sure you're ready for that. Okay. And here's my disclaimer. Make sure you're ready, because not everybody is wanting to do interdimensional work. Not everybody wants to say, hey, guess what? I deal with aliens. They don't want to. It's not within their wheelhouse. They're not comfortable doing it. They worry about social issues that go along with that. Maybe walking into NASA doing that isn't the best thing, but it's something you can be working on. And enjoying on a comfortable level for you. Okay. Work on your mediumship, because that is going to be your gateway. That's your gateway. We're going to consider that your gateway drug. Okay. All right. Moving on. That's how it's going to roll this evening, you guys. I'm going to turn my phone off because it is going to go off here shortly. Yes. Odin's a big boy. He's a big baby. He's over there pouting now. He's like, you don't love me enough. Nancy Bulliard, and the crowd goes wild. It's Nancy Bulliard. Okay. Leslie Mason, love interdimensionals, right? They are an incredible energy, and they have different print. So when you're working with an interdimensional, the visuals that come with Julie's information also lets me know she's clairvoyant. So the way they come across differently for different people, and definitely, I know she's a medium. She's just not maybe in that space yet. But clairvoyant, definitely. It's amazing the variety. Hi, Heidi. How people come across, energies come across, whether it's somebody's passed away, a guide, or an extraterrestrial. So really, really cool. Really cool. And I love that you work at NASA. You have made my evening. Like, geeked out totally. Okay? Totally geeked out. I don't care what you do at NASA. You could push a broom. I don't care. It's cool. Okay. Hi, everybody. Okay, don't forget, you guys, please share. I love it when you share. It means so much to me. And I scroll up and down. So if you are not at the bottom of the list, don't worry, because I go up and down on the list. It doesn't matter. Let's go with... I am going to go with somebody I haven't really read for hardly. I don't think I've ever read for. I don't know. Maybe I have once. Coretta Martin, I want to talk to you about holding yourself to a higher standard. I want to talk to you about talking to yourself negatively, and why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? Why didn't I do that? What am I going to get? How? If it just feels like you're trying to grab onto time and try to bring time back. That's something that, of course, it's a construct, right? It's a human construct. But I also want you to know that we said this morning too. It was a phrase this morning. They said, what do they say? You only live once? No. You live every day. You only die once. Make sure you're living every day. If you want to go travel, and that's what I feel like it has to do with travel, go do it. Go do it. Go have fun. Okay, moving on. Big message for a little card. I know. Right, Kelly? Woo! It's a lot of stuff right there. And here, would anybody? It was just something that popped out of it. So, okay. This is a sexy deck, isn't it? It is a sexy deck. This is, again, the Mystical Shaman Oracle. Very sexy deck. Grrr. Since Sam's not here, I'll grr. There you go, Renee. Grrr. Awesome. Please, you guys, make sure you go to My Mystical Life on Facebook and give us a little love. Like, follow, and share us. You can find us on Facebook and YouTube as well. You can find us at YouTube as well. Last night's class. I want to talk about last night's class because it was amazing. Last night's class in the membership, you see the little thing over here that says membership, right? So every week we have a live class, and we do that. We do meditations, we do healing sessions, we do blah, 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 all sorts of different stuff in the membership. All the crazy people you see on the right over here are membership people, not all of them, but most of them. And we have a lot of fun. Saturday, you guys, Saturday, be there or be square. We are giving away the pea juice, right? Giving away the pea juice. I don't want to drop them because somebody will call Sam on me, right? Giving away the pea juice on Saturday. Of course, the winner is responsible for shipping and handling, which won't be much. And then next month is the amethyst. And God, I don't want to pick it up. Okay, but I guess I will. So the first of each month we give something. First Saturday each month we give something away. Okay, this is the amethyst. It's got like geodes all around. It's really beautiful. Okay, so if you're in membership, you're already enrolled. You already have your name if you're in the membership. Okay, so last night's class, my mind was blown, honestly. And I say that, you hear me, I'm serious. We had a guest speaker, Tanya Lee of Harmonia and Friends, and she was talking about her new classes coming up on tarot reading. And I mean to tell you, in the first 10 minutes of her intro class for the My Mystical Life membership, my mind went, and I went, holy crap, I'm looking at tarot cards totally different. And I usually read oracle cards, but I'm taking her tarot class. Absolutely. Because she blew all of our minds with just simple information that she's like, oh, you don't know this? And I'm like, nobody told me that. And I've worked with, I've had a deck of cards now for 30 years. Oh, well, anyhow. So if you want information on that, we'll be posting information on that on My Mystical Life in the next couple of days when she puts the rest of it up. Late bloomers get a discount, a big discount, like $100 discount. And yep. And it's already available for late bloomers to sign up. So we get pre-registration and we get a big, huge discount. So that is in your guys' membership private group right now if you want to go find that. My mind was blown. I was just sitting there in the class going, really? Really? Okay, let's move on. Brianna Burgess. Are you here, Brianna? Are you here? Brianna, can you hear me? It's that kind of evening, you guys. It's just that kind of evening. You know what, Vedra? If the class is, I think it's up on all levels right now. Hey, Courtney, I think it's up on all levels right now, but I will check in just a little bit because I stepped away to go online. Brianna, there she is. Okay, Brianna. Okay. Oh, Brianna, you're not breathing deep enough. There's Tanya. We're just talking about you. Were you here when I was talking about you? Maybe you were. I don't know. Yes, you were. I'm not paying attention. So can I get a whoop whoop, you guys? Can I get a whoop whoop? I would like to. I just need a whoop whoop. Well, I think that's me monologuing. I want to talk about you not breathing deep enough, Brianna. I get this feeling here, like there's a pressure that you're putting on yourself, but you're not really creating a full circuit of breath. You know how many of us breathe so poorly? I mean, really bad. Okay. We breathe so shallowly. Whoop, whoop, y'all. My feet just went. So we don't breathe down into the gut. I would really love it if you started creating some more movement in your respiratory system and strengthen your lungs a little bit. I don't know if you have some allergies going on. There's super allergens going on right now. I don't know what the heck's going on. And we're terrified to go out in public, right? Because if you sneeze, oh crap. But they're really talking about you strengthening your breathing, strengthening your energy by creating a full circuit of breath. And then on the out breath, talk, be more vocal, be more, speak what you need to speak. I feel like you have some things you're like, I just can't say it. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. Make sure that you're being articulate and when you're speaking, but please make sure that you are bringing up subjects that have been affecting you deeply and release and relax on some things, because you're going to create some issues here in your solar plexus and your heart chakra by not dealing with crap. Okay. And I'm not talking about what do you want for dinner crap, like the evening, what do you want for dinner, but there's just some older things that, maybe words said or something along those lines that need to be addressed. And it could be with a friend. Like, God, how does it always have to tilt your way? Kind of thing. I don't know. I hope that makes sense to you, but really work on your breathing. And I know it sounds like such a silly thing to talk about, but breathing, well, of course, it's very, very important, right? But correct breathing rearranges your energetic field and brings in a whole lot more good health for you, and creates longer life. Absolutely. And I'm supposed to talk about your solar plexus. I'm supposed to talk about your solar plexus and something you're not doing that you're supposed to be doing. Like, I don't know if there's a craft or an art or something that you used to like to do that you're not doing. And I keep seeing pen to paper, but make sure you're writing things down. Manifesting is a big deal for you as well, because deep breathing is very important. But make sure you're writing things down, but also, if you had something you used to do that you aren't doing any longer, maybe you need to pick it back up again. It's important for you. Creativity, connection. Yeah. What do we have going on tonight? We don't know, Amber. Amber, you know that. We never know what the hell's going on. We just get on and we have fun, right? Okay. Moving on. Everybody's giving me a whoop whoop. Yay, thank you. Let's go. Rachel Day, you just became a member. Congratulations. Welcome. Welcome. What do you look forward to, Trina? Oh, you did? Really? I know this, Trina. Eventually, I'm going to come back to Hawaii and we're going to do something together. I know it. Why? Well, I love Hawaii, but it's not, you and I've had this discussion. The trees are beautiful. The sand's pretty. The water's nice. But it's the people and the community and the energy. And yeah, I'm gonna come back. We're gonna do something after this COVID crap. Absolutely. Okay. Rachel Day. What the hell? I'm going to tell you, sometimes I just get random stuff and if I don't tell you, then I didn't do like what they wanted me to do. So this is so funny. It may make sense to you, makes no sense to me whatsoever. But I keep hearing like Kumbaya, like somebody is singing Kumbaya, Kumbaya, my Lord. I don't even know the song. Kumbaya. That's all I know. I think that's all there is to the song. But they're almost like a childlike quality to it. So I don't know if it was a childhood experience. We're talking about campfires, camping. We're following this down the rabbit hole. Right? The moon was beautiful last night. Oh. Are you here? Let's okay. Yeah, she is here. Okay. I also want to give you an animal totem. They're talking about the fox. So they're talking about the fox. There's something that you're trying to achieve. There's something you have going on that you are, hi everybody, that you are working on, right? Okay. I'm like, yeah, right. The way you're going at it, you need to back up Used to sing that in brownies. I used to be a brownie. um, uh, I'm so done with COVID. Mary said shut down. Ugh. Agree. Yeah, right. You need to step back from a situation. And it's really important that you smile at it. Don't ask me why. But like step back from the situation and look at it differently. Look at it with a little bit of joy and say, hey, you know what? Okay, maybe I didn't, and this is the term they're using. Maybe I didn't crack that nut the first time, but I'm going to get it the next time. And they want you to come at it from a totally different aspect. So they're really saying, maybe you feel as if you're not being, and they use the word, they said, maybe you feel like you're failing at one thing. You was a majorette. I was drum. I was flag corps. I was in charge of flag corps. Don't feel like a failure. Don't feel like a failure. There is just something you need to back away from and look at it and find the lesson in it and go about it from a different direction. And you are going to find that the whole aspect changes. You are going to have fun with it and you're going to be successful. And then you're going to be, and they actually talking about, you will teach other people how to do what you did. I have no idea. And you may not have any idea as well. Grab a different nutcracker, right? Grab a different nutcracker. You may not know what I'm talking about right now. Give it a couple weeks if you don't, because they're going to be like, oh, because here's the thing happens. We get so close to a situation that we keep hitting our head against the wall. And eventually we have to go, holy shit, I got a bruise. It takes us sometimes a while to realize we've bruised ourselves. So you're just maybe hitting yourself against the wall and you're not even sure what it is yet. But you're going to have an awareness. You're going to, oh, crap. I remember when Lisa said, aloha from Hawaii. Okay, moving on. Trina, when this is over, girl, we're going to start planning. Let's do this. If we planned something out in, say, 2023, you guys, who would be willing to come to Hawaii? Right? I did it. You wasn't coordinated enough for flag corps. If I could probably still do it. I probably still could. I'm not going to do it. I hope that makes sense, Rachel. I'm not going to do it because somebody would have a video camera. Oh my gosh, it would be horrible. Horrible. Okay, moving on. I'm Hawaii. I am. Yeah. Hell to the yeah. And that's plenty of time to start saving, right? Yeah. Hi, Nighthawk. Which island? Oahu. Would be on Oahu, although I do love the Big Island. You got kicked out of, what did Dad do that you got kicked out of flag and band? Never mind. Do not answer that online. Do not. Only if we can go to Greece in 2024. Okay. I actually wanted to go to, I want to go kind of like walkabout in Europe. I don't even want to know what Dad did. I remember when I was like, oh gosh, I was 19 years old. I know how old I was because I fled the state. Okay. We were all living in Florida and it was Halloween and my dad dressed up in a diaper and walked around the mall. You can't make this up. Angel knows what I'm talking about. I fled the state. On the Kona side west, you're on the Big Island. I love the Big Island. I think the Big Island's beautiful. Hawaii, Greece, it all sounds good. Yeah, I don't want to know, Angel. I don't want to know. We just had a blast in Savannah, right, Amber? I haven't put the photos up yet. I'm going to make an album of the photos. But I just haven't done it yet. And it's because I hit the ground running. Oh, no. Yes, it was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. But they forteed embarrassing. My mom went to Hawaii and Maui and Oahu when she was young, met a man there. She said if they got together, I would be part Hawaiian, right? Yes, you would. You get new friends, right? No, Angel, this is telling way too much about our family. I think the most embarrassing was the motorcycle on Halloween. You know what I'm talking about? The motorcycle on Halloween, Angel. I don't think I was actually there. I heard about it. I heard about it. He was wearing his birthday suit. I left the state. Okay. Oh my gosh, look at the card that just popped out. You guys see me shuffling, right? I've been shuffling this whole time. The Earth Keeper, the first card I pulled this evening. Okay, let's move on. Okay. Hell on wheels. No, really, hell on wheels. Okay. Our family is very original. You want to know why this is me? We are an original. We are an original people. Oh gosh. Okay, moving on. Moving on. Let's move on. Kelly Lament, are you here? Kelly Lament, are you here? Kelly Lament. Oh my gosh, we have memories. We have memories. Probably one banana. So right. Granted, he was out in the country, but still, you don't do that. We're a special kind of original. Yes, we are. Your family's boring? Come spend a weekend with ours. You're going to do naked wheelchair races. Vedra, yes. Yes. Kelly Lemech. She's still here. Okay. Keep it between the lines, Lisa. Keep it between the lines. Okay. Oh, Kelly, whatever you're doing, look at me like, oh, wait, back to reading. Kelly, whatever you're doing, you have something in your life that you are on target for. You're like, bam, right here. That's funny. As soon as I looked at your picture, I got my soul song. And when I get my soul song, I know that somebody, I'm not going to do that. They want me to drum. They're like, get the drum. No. When I hear my soul song, I know somebody is on the right path. I know somebody is following something that has been set in front of them on their soul journey. I don't know if you're a healer. I don't know if you work with healing. I don't know if you do any type of energy work. But if you don't, you should be. You're a natural healer. As I'm sitting here, my hands are like just magnetized. Just, you need to be a healer. You need to be a natural healer. They also talk about you being very clairaudient. You got more rolls than a Pillsbury. Oh, my hair will spike. It's set up to spike. I just don't do it anymore. Not right now. I didn't like my last haircut. We are the same ones. That's the crazy part. We're the same ones in the family. So Kelly, I really, if you're not, like I said, if you're not doing anything like that, maybe something to look into. And if you've never made an energy ball, it's so simple. You guys, who wants to make an energy ball? Who knows how to make one? Who doesn't know how and wants to? I will show you how to do it really quickly. My poor daughter's at 90. It won't matter, right? But so you also have angels that work very, very closely to you. They show me that because that's really funny. I have one guy that works with television a lot, and he's showing me the movie Hitch. When he was going, you stay right here. You don't go anywhere else. This is where you dance, right here. You don't go off and go crazy. You stay right here, right between the lines. And I think that what they're saying here is they would like for you to reach out a little bit more into things that maybe are not as comfortable for you. And that's where we learn, right? Is when we're uncomfortable, that's where we learn. So step out of your comfort zone and you're going to find a whole lot of new information. Everybody wants to do it. Okay. So you guys, energy balls are really easy. I'm going to walk you through this. I'm going to walk you through this so simply, right? Everybody on the face of the planet is a healer. I don't care what anybody's told you. Everybody is a healer. We all have an energetic system within our body. Every single one of us. If you're standing upright and above the ground, you're a healer. Okay. So how do we heal? We use our chakras, and we have secondary chakras right here. I hope that helps, Kelly. I know you're probably like, what the hell? Right here is our secondary chakras, right? And what I want you to do is I want you to envision this great big huge shaft of light coming in, right, hitting right the top of your head, hitting just right on the top of your head, just like this great big beam like you'd see on Star Trek coming right down and hitting the top of your head. And I want you to start rubbing your fingers or your hands together, just like that. Metatron's awesome. Metatron, usually when I'm channeling, it's Metatron. And this isn't doing anything but sensitizing up your hands. That's all it's doing. Okay. So what I want you to do is I want you to put your hands out here. And I want you to think really long and really hard about Spencer's in the mall. Everybody's seen the great big huge plasma ball in Spencer's, right? That huge plasma ball. I don't know if they still have them, but the electricity just zoom, 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 Nikola Tesla, the whole 9 yards, right? Those great big huge plasma balls. Act energy everywhere. Right? And I want you to imagine holding that great big ball right in the middle of your hands here. And then I want you to start bringing your hands in. And I want you to close your eyes. And when you start to feel something, anything on the fronts, the tops, the fingertips, wherever, I want you to stop. When you have a sensation or just an awareness of energy, I want you to stop. And now what I want you to do is I want you to slowly think of that filling with that brilliant white light and making the ball larger and moving your hands apart, bringing that ball larger and making it bigger and bigger and bigger right there in front of you, making it larger and larger. And then I want you to go ahead and start pushing your hands back together and feel the density in between your hands, where that ball is residing, that energy ball that is your own personal energy, right here in the middle, right in front of your chest, right in front of your heart chakra. That is your own personal energy, your own personal chi, right? Your own energy flow. And that is where we heal from. That magnetism that we have in our hands, that flow of chi coming out of our hands creates change. So when you take your energy and you push it against somebody else's energetic field, you're creating change. You broke your phone last time. You didn't hear it. I look at my sister, my incredible sister, bought me this beautiful piece of orgonite, and it has changed my world. My computer works now. So that is your personal energy. Everybody has it. Everybody can do it. If you say, I can't do this, I don't feel anything, keep practicing because it's there. I guarantee you it's there. 100%. 100%. You're above ground. It's there. Yep. So that's why I say everybody on the planet is a healer. Because everybody has the ability to, with intention, create flow from this hand or this hand into another energy and create better energy flow through that individual or that plant or that food or that tree or that ground. We can change so many different things. We are energy. Yeah, absolutely. Super simple, right? It's super simple, but placed out of reach for us most of the time by preconceived notions. Oh, hi, Cindy Lee. Angel, oh, my sister? Yeah, she's cute, isn't she? I keep her. It reminds you of how powerful we can be, right, Judy Kennedy? We are infinite. We are infinite. You know what the notion is that we have a time span, right? Which is why we have given ourselves a limit, right? We've given ourselves a limit time-wise because our meat suits have a limit that it'll go. So we go, oh, we've got to rush and we got to do things and we got to do. And I work on this every day in every way because I'm very driven. And I have to step back every once in a while and say, okay, you know what? Slow down. Slow down. Or what happens? They find a way to slow us down. No bueno. So we work on when we are working with time, if you start to consider yourself infinite, because that's what the soul is. The soul's infinite. This is just a construct, right? We're infinite, which means our energy is infinite. Beautifully, beautifully infinite. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. Let's move on. You do it with your plants and they love it. I have the black thumb of death. I actually think there's something in my chemical composition in my body that says, "Ah, look, a plant, you shall die soon." I'm working on it. I have a hat. I think I need to be. I have the savior complex in the clearance section at the plants. Okay, I'm like, I shall save you. The plants are going, oh shit, not her, anybody but her. So, but I saved a lavender today. We'll see how that goes. I actually do really well at saving the plants, just not keeping them alive very well. I put them in the ground, they do okay. Houseplants are a different story. Karen Mankowski, this is a great question. If we are infinite, does that mean we have always been here? How about, instead of saying we've always been here, how about we've always been? Because if you think, oh, this is going to get deep. This is going to get deep. If you think about no time, right? You think of no time, no time, no time, no time. Think about it as there is no beginning and there's no end. As a soul, right? So you have what we'll call a new soul that may be just a couple thousand years old, that has been thought into existence by the divine. There's still no time construct. So if you think of on a soul level, we've always been. Because there's no time. It's like, what the hell? I'm an empath. Grew celery plant in the house, named him, then couldn't eat Cecil the celery. So Cecil the celery, I love you. I love you. Oh my gosh. You know what's really funny, you guys, is we have this like online relationship, right? And not just Renee, but I mean, a lot of us, I've seen a lot of you in classes. I've seen a lot of you on readings and stuff like that. I have to tell you that when we got to meet in Savannah, when we got to meet a couple of people from, we actually had close to 20 people come to Savannah, which just shocked me. It was like meeting old friends. It was the coolest thing. Like Laura Keating come around the corner. She's the first one we met. She come around the corner. She's like, hey, and I'm like, hey, hi, have a seat. It was so cool. And Isis, here's Isis, and Amber was there. I'm trying to see who else was there. I know Salem's going to be the same way. It's just truly going to be amazing. Karen Mankowski, I feel like I've met you before. I have, guys. I know Karen. She's really a smart ass. She really is. She's very sweet. Okay, moving on. Oh, Laura DeMio made me break into a sweat. Laura DeMio, I want to talk about somebody that is, I have a male energy, that's talking about Westerns. Can you validate sitting or knowing somebody that sat and watched Westerns? I see like Bonanza, The Lone Ranger, things like that. Can you validate somebody like that, that's passed away? Uh, Average height. He's talking about his average height. I want to say he's taller, but he's like, I'm average height. Hey, everybody. Salem and the cruise. I don't have the cruise information up. Your dad. Okay. Something about a belt buckle. Does a belt buckle ring a bell to you? I'm going to let you validate that. The belt buckle or not. It was definitely attached to a belt. I think the belt is the big thing. Did he have? Did he? Did he ride? Do you know if he ever rode? I'm sorry, rode horses. Was he a Dirty Harry fan? Not a Dirty Harry. Clint Eastwood. A mosquito. He loves horse races. Something about cowboys and westerns. What is it about that belt buckle? He's showing me a belt buckle. Oh, this is Laura. Yes, Clint Eastwood. Yes, Clint Eastwood. And I keep seeing Gran Torino. I see Gran Torino like he would sit there. When he was sitting on the porch and he was watching people go by and he was like, these people are crazy. But that's his validation that, he is around. He's just, the Clint Eastwood thing. Can you validate, Laura, can you validate chalk on a chalkboard? Can you validate an old chalkboard or writing on a chalkboard or some sort of schooling? People watches in the mall. I smell a really floral perfume. He used to read in his office. He has passed, correct? I'm trying to make sure that he's passed. This would be somebody that's passed away. You sleep in his room. Okay. I was having a hard time because some of your messages were like, he's still with you. And I think that you probably feel him with you all the time. Feel him with you, knowing that he's there. Okay. It's just his validation, letting you know that, you know, he is there, he's around, and that you're good, you're protected. You know that you're very protected with him around. You're very protected. Vedra, we just bought a bunch of them. We'll have them in the next sale. We bought tiaras, crystal tiaras. He just wants you to know that you're protected. That does he want me to stay here? I think he's comfortable there. I think he's comfortable with you there. I think he's comfortable. It's like, feels like home. I don't know what he means by that, but it feels like home. I know I'd wear it just because too. And he shows yellow flowers. He's showing yellow flowers in a garden. I don't know if it's like a little flower bed or something along those lines. They remind me of marigolds. I don't know. You have crystal tiaras. We do. We just bought some. We just bought some. They're not in yet, but they will be. They will be. Just know you're good. You're good. I don't know about the little yellow flowers. I have no idea. Just because you and sister are in the same house. Yeah, I understand how that I love my sister. I love my sister, but I don't want to live with your angel. I'm sorry. I just don't. Okay. But that's his message. Okay. It was just, I just needed to let you know, because he come across pretty strongly, just to say, you know, hey, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. Moving on. Let's move on, you guys. Let's move on and go with Nicole Magnus. I need to pull you a card. Nicole Magnus. Not this deck. Okay, fine. Calm down. Not that deck. Not that deck. Do we want to do mediumship? I mean, I can do mediumship if we want to stick with mediumship, you guys. Just know that with mediumship, I have people come through. You just kind of have to hang out and wait and see who comes next if it's not for you. I can definitely do mediumship. Nicole, manifestation. I want to talk about manifesting what's passionate for you, though. I want to talk about manifesting the things that create fire within your life. Mundane things like money are great, but manifest the things that are going to create excitement for you as well. Not drama. We don't want a drama llama. We just want excitement, and we want some fun and vacations and the things that are going to create memories. That's what they want you to manifest, is memories, rather than, of course, we need to manifest the things that are going to create the memories, like the money. But it doesn't have to be just material. It can be very much about love and passion and fun. Mediumship. Mediumship. We're going with mediumship. Okay. Let's do mediumship. Let's do mediumship. Oh, no, I didn't. Okay, let me flip this around. Okay. Mediumship. Let's do some mediumship. So here are the mediumship rules, you guys. This comes with rules. Mediumship rules. Please, I do not want any extra information. Please don't tell me, oh, that's great, Aunt Gertie. I don't want to know. I don't want any information. I want this to be authentic for you. It's authentic for me because I'm pulling information, right? But I want you to not be able to go, oh my gosh, she heard this or that. Yeah, purple hat. Yeah, and great Aunt Gertie's purple hat, right? Yeah. If I'm talking about a person and you think you know who it is, please know that you have to take the lion's share of the information. If I give you 6 pieces of information and you can only take one, probably not for you. If you feel like you don't know the answer to a question that I ask for validation for, you're totally fine to say, I don't know. A lot of times we have people come across that are from a long time ago. So if you don't know the information, that's not a problem, right? That's just say, I don't know. It doesn't put you out. But just know, I don't want to know any information. It creates issues for me. I feel like I'm being led down a path and I don't want that. So yes, no's, and I don't knows is the only thing I want you to say if you are within the mediumship. All right. Don't get mad at people if they come in and they start asking for readings and they don't know we're doing mediumship, because that does happen. And people are like, just let's be nice. If someone's getting a message, just enjoy the fact that somebody else is getting a message. And that's really great. It's really great to know that somebody's loved one has come across to say, hey, I love you. Okay. I don't pick people. It comes through from the other side. You're totally right, Amber. It'll come across and I will ask for validation. If you feel like you're in the yeses, like, yes, I know who that person could be, go ahead and start answering yes. If you don't know who it is, don't worry about it. You don't have to say a thing. It's all good. Just stick around and we'll pull through as many people as we possibly can, right? We love everybody. Okay. So with that said, let us do some mediumship. Let's see. I want to talk about a female energy, and this energy liked Judy Garland. I know she liked Judy Garland, and I also want to say that this person may have had some of the traits that Judy Garland had as well, that were a little bit self-destructive in life. But I keep hearing somewhere over the rainbow. But instead of seeing the yellow brick road and seeing all of the beautiful stuff, I see a blue dress that is a little bit worn and a little bit older and a little bit worn out. So I know that there's some things there that life wasn't great. Life wasn't perfect. But this is an older woman that passed away in her early 60s, maybe sometime in the 60s. But I feel like she might have had a little bit of instability in life on a mental aspect. Can anybody take this woman? I would say she had bleach blonde hair. Not blonde, but a bleachy blondie color. Sandy blonde. It's very important to note that it wasn't her natural hair color. And see, when we start out, we have lots of people in, right? And my job is to pick information up that is going to be more exact to bring this down and whittle down the numbers. And I try to do this very efficiently and very quickly. Okay. This person also smoked cigarettes at one point in their life. They would have had the signs of cigarette smoke. I hear Elvis Presley. Blue shoes, blue suede shoes. I don't remember. Blue suede shoes. No information. Always was looking for that bigger, better deal. Can somebody validate this person was always looking for the bigger, better deal? Like, I actually hear the word Amway. I hear the word Amway. I can't remember what it was called after they disillusioned, they dissolved Amway and made it a different name. Who can take all of this information so far? Always looking for the bigger, better. I'm not saying that they were in Amway. They're just talking about like pyramid type of things. And that can even be Tupperware or, home sales kind of things. I think little things would have upset them greatly. Like, and this is just an instance, and it might be an instance that reflects something that was an actual occurrence, but somebody put their finger, she shows putting her fingernails through nylons and being furious about something as simple as that. So little things became big things. Was a screamer. May have had a tendency to throw things. Fidgety. I feel like lung issues. Like they, oh, okay, this could be construed as lung issues, but also could be as if never enough, never enough, never enough, never enough, never enough, never enough. It just feels like I move, which also means that people around them needed to be moving all the time as well. Really good at this. Hi, how are you? And then behind closed doors, be a different person. Blue car. I actually feel like there would be a picture of a car or a memory of a great big blue car, like a boat, big boat of a car. I almost want to say, can anybody validate that this person might have been mildly bipolar or paranoid, schizophrenic? Oh, and as I say that, that's part of this. Never enough. Gotta keep moving. Gotta keep moving. Who can take it all? Every bit of it. This is not my normal read. I don't know how I freaking ended up with the ball in my hand again, with the spear in my hand again. I feel like this person talks to the person that I feel like this person is like in this person's ear and they have conversations all the time. Oh, and that they see the patterns within themselves. All except age. Laura Demure as well. Okay, I need a really random piece of information. Gosh, I don't know if it's like a St. Christopher's medal or some sort of pendant. This person would have been a counter. They would have counted upstairs just randomly. Like walking up the stairs, they would maybe not do it out loud, but you would for some reason have an awareness of them counting their steps or counting something. Counting. Who can take all of it? Every piece. Every piece. I don't even know how many pieces I've given so far. Has to be every piece at this point. Every piece. I have people that can take everything. Anybody else other than Tammy take everything else? I just want to make sure I'm not excluding anybody if I start talking to Tammy about this. Bad shocks in a car. In that big blue boat, there was bad shocks in the back end. And the reason I say that is the car feels wandery. Whatever. And I'm waiting to see what Tanya says. See if Tanya's still in. This person would have had a problem in their eye, one of their eyes. I think the last I saw you comment, did you comment about the, Tanya, did you comment about the bipolar or schizophrenic? And then the other one was this person, you would have an awareness about them counting. Sometimes it takes a while, you guys. The shocks seem to be important. Hi, Tamara. Tamara's new. Yep, on the eyes. Can you take everything, Tanya? I don't know if you validated anything on the bipolar or schizophrenic and the counting. And by counting, I mean, like, if she was going upset, she would have been counting. Yes, we're still live, Erin. Yes, to bipolar and counting. Okay. Okay. The shocks are important. The shocks they're like, come on, it's shocks. Who had bad shocks in a great big blue boat of a car? Crows. Can anybody validate crows? That's very odd and weird. I just see crows. The movie The Crow, or crows, Brandon Lee, or maybe Bruce Lee. I don't know. I'm looking at, I'm digging into the crows here going, what kind of crows are we talking about here? I'm waiting to see if there's validation on the crows. I know it's odd, but see, that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to pull up random information that maybe one or the other won't be able to take. And yes, and I'm yes, crows. That's what I asked her to tell you. Okay. Crows. Okay. Well, Tanya, really. Good job. I have to tell you, let's see. See, I have 2 in, except for Tanya and the crows. It's because Tammy can take crows too. Okay. All right. Fine. I get this. And I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I have a deck of cards. This will be important. And it's important the way they did it from the top. It wasn't from the side. It was from the top. The ladies are toe to toe. I know, right? I do this all night. It has to do with cards. I know who it is. I already know who it is. I can't be unfair here. Neck and neck, right? I swear if you guys both come up with the same information. I feel a duel coming. Yes, yeah, Tanya, I know it's possible for you both. Okay, I'm going to go with one more. Yellow roses. Mortal Kombat. I don't. What's amazing is 57 people have stuck around to say, "What the hell is? Who is it?" Yellow roses. Yes, yellow roses. Watch Dan come back with yellow. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay. I'm going to do this. You guys are both going to have to take the message and we're going to run with this. Okay. I probably put out here, 20 different pieces of information. Here's the information. And since we're going to be on this dual thing like this, you both know, you're both readers, you both know that sometimes information that comes across can go in blanket, right? So we're going to do that. But here's what she's showing me. She's showing me life slowing down. Spirit be like, come on. She's showing me slowing down and finding a thing that's going to slow your brains down. So this is it's the image that I've been working on since I started talking to this woman, was stitching. And it may not mean a thing to you guys, stitching. And it was a process of her showing, stitch, slowly pull it back. Stitch, slowly pull it back. Some things that take a little bit longer to achieve are the things that are really worth having happen in life. I wanted to say autumn. I wanted to say knit one, purl two, but it feels more like a slip stitch. Like it was very, because you can knit super quick, right? But this is very precise stitching. And it is slow down. Sometimes the things that are important happen much slower. Okay. And stitch in time saves 9. Right? I wonder what that means. I understand it, but so the message is slow down the brain and enjoy. Don't rush, don't stress, don't whittle life away with the little things that this person probably worried about in their lifetime and didn't take the time to enjoy life. Their brain moved so quickly. I don't think you guys, because we're just, she made blankets as a hobby. Please tell me, Tammy, did you woman do quilting? But she was a quilter. You guys are cracking me up. I swear. You guys make my job so difficult. No, I'm kidding. This person is talking about how quickly, no, they're not related, how quickly I think this is a great message though, right, you guys? It's good to see that two people have a person that has passed away that has so many similarities. Isn't it amazing? And they're both getting a message that is going to mean something to them. But they're two different people. So it's really interesting. It's interesting to me. It's interesting to me. Slow down. And when you think back on this person, think of them with compassion and love, because they were, of course, as you guys know, put in your life as a lesson and as a, I'm not even saying it's a hard lesson either. It's a very loving lesson on compassion. And that goes both ways, by the way, love and compassion in a relationship. But relationships don't have to be perfect. And that's what this person's saying is they don't have to be perfect, but to not repeat things that they might have done. Take the time to slow down and enjoy even the struggles, because the struggles, like we say often, is where we learn. And I absolutely this I'm loving that you guys are both getting a message, because I'm sitting here going, I can't even break this tie. With bad shocks, I can't break this tie. That's pretty amazing, right? It's pretty amazing. So I'm just, that was exciting. That was a lot of that was pretty cool. Pretty cool. So yay. Okay. Let's move on. Lisa needs a drink. No, not really. I'm kidding. Let's see what we have. I don't want to do one of those. I don't want to. More and more often I'm getting missing persons. And normally I would say no on this, but we're going to do a missing persons. So this is not going to have much of a message. No, is it your mom, Danielle? We're not going to have much of a message here other than maybe locations. And and I've actually done these before where somebody goes, I know who that is. And it had been somebody that had been missing. So here we go. I have a young boy, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this. I have been super emotional lately. Even just watching, like there was a meme on Facebook of a hippo, like carrying around a leopard. Like it had, it had hurt the leopard. And I was like, poor leopard. So I'm not going to spend a lot of time on this because I just can't, emotionally. But I'm going to pass this on because maybe it's somebody needs help and somebody on here may know them, right? Or know of them or seen something. So nobody needs to validate this unless you know a missing person that matches this description. Okay? It's just information. I have a very young child. I have a boy about between 5 and 7. I'm going to say closer to 6, right in that middle range there. This child still had some sort of thing that he carried with him that was a comfort thing. My first thought was he sucks his thumb. Yeah, it's sometimes you just get emotional. So I feel like he sucked his thumb. I feel like, and this is, I'm sorry, you guys. I really am sorry. I just kind of have to put this out here and we're going to move on. I feel like he was hurt by an adult. And I figure that the water he's showing me shows his final destination. I hear uncle. It wasn't an uncle. It was a friend. No, this boy has passed away. It was a friend of his mother. It was a friend of his mother. He calls him his uncle. He had uncles. Oh gosh, too much information. Mom had lots of uncles. So mom was in what we were going to consider more along the lines of maybe a sex trade or something like that. Mom had problems. The boy was not reported missing for a little bit of time, and it wasn't by mom. Somebody else reported this child missing. He had a head injury, and I don't believe this child's been found yet. There's just a big mystery about where this child went. gosh, I hear the word Stephen, but I don't believe that's the child's name. I hear Stephen and I hear Nancy and I hear Christopher. He is not alive. He is not alive. Stephen, Christian, or Stephen, Nancy, and like Christopher. I believe the child's name is Christopher or Chris. Chris. Let me see if I can get a location. I know it's out west. I'm going to say it's in California. I'm actually going to go as far and say that I feel like that he's probably of mixed European and Mexican descent. They keep showing me Linus holding the blanket, which means he had something that he went missing with. He had something that he held. Okay. He's not in a large body of water. He's in a pond, a large lake, And I have to tell you, when we have energies like this come across, sometimes they're just like, hey, hi. And he talks about his puppy. He talks about it. He had a little puppy, a little gold puppy, like a little gold dog. I don't know if it was a puppy, but it was a gold dog, that he had a little gold dog. I don't know what it has to do with anything. I'm going to move on from this. He's just kind of like, I'm going to help him transition over after we're done. I'll spend some time with him and help him transition over, see if I can get any more information. And I know I already know some of you keyboard people are out there already going like this. Does he have blonde hair? It's hard to tell. It would be a sandy blonde. If it was, it'd be very sandy blonde. But this is just little pieces of information, and what we can do with it. If we find something online that has those names attached to it, where do we go with it from there, right? I actually have people that I pass this information on to if we find something. So if anybody finds anything on that, please let me know, and I will pass it on to the paranormal criminal investigator that I do know. Okay. Yeah. Sending love and light to the little guy. Okay, let's move on from that one, and let's move on. Okay, let's move on. The last one we did was a little girl. She was about 6 months ago. Can anybody validate a 20-something and a male on a motorcycle? I don't want to go into too many details on that. 20-something male would have passed on a motorcycle. Yes, still doing mediumship. It's raining again. I have 3 yeses on that. Okay, so I'm going to have to start going into some details, guys. And this is some validation. So I feel like this person... Can anybody validate a crotch rocket? Yes, live on Facebook. Can anybody validate a crotch rocket? Yeah, these are just people that are coming across. They're like, oh, look, a lighthouse. Crotch rocket. You know, I took my motorcycle class on a crotch rocket. Hell, it's where you're sitting. It's not a Harley. It's the fast ones. It has to be a male, passed away in his 20s on a crotch rocket. Lisa's lighthouse. Oh my gosh, I should make t-shirts. How many people do we have in? I can see you, Yam. I can see you. We're just doing mediumship right now, and who comes across just happens to come across a Ducati. I don't know that it was a Ducati. So who can give me a yes on that? This would have been a male that passed. Yes, Japanese bike. They're not necessarily, they're just really fast. It would have been a male in his 20s that passed away in a motorcycle accident. Can anybody validate that? I just need how many yeses I have. Okay, so far I have 2. This gives me pause because I'm not sure, A, if you know a lot of the information about the accident, or B, do you want to hear about the accident? That's the thing. So this particular person that I'm talking to was, I definitely get the feeling of impalement, like something went through the body. Can anybody validate that? Thank you, Diana. Something went through their body. Karen's in. I also have to say this person, this person had made major organ damage is the best way I'm going to put this. How are we doing, Karen? Can you validate that? Beth, can you take the something went through the body as well? So this, you have to be able to take it all, you guys. You have to be able to take it all. A male on a crotch rocket. That is the most important piece. This person was on one of those really fast, leaned forward bikes. It wasn't a Harley. Okay. That's very important. I actually want to say the bike was like yellow. I actually want to say it was like yellow, but that could be a part of my own thing there. This person was in their 20s and they had something go through their body. Okay. And they had major organ problems, organ displacement. Okay. I think I know who it is. I just, I think it's Karen actually. And it's because the reason I could say I feel like it's Karen is because I actually get like a home feeling, like, and Karen lives in my home state. In matter of fact, Karen lives in my hometown. Um, was in life. This was an immediate passing. This was somebody that passed like right away, right away. On scene. Let's put it that way. On scene. I'm watching. I'm waiting, you guys. There's lag. I'm hungry. Right away. Okay, Karen. I know this is for Karen. I absolutely know it is. I keep seeing Point Place, and while I don't know, Karen, whether this was somebody from Point Place, you live there too, Rachel? Hi, fellow Toledoan. Um, uh, while I don't know that this was somebody from Point Place, that's how they're giving me the validation that this is for hers, because it's like I feel Toledo. Toledo has a feel to it, and ain't the greatest feel, but it does have a feel to it. And I keep hearing, and it's probably not going to mean anything to you as as the words, but I keep hearing that song "Hush, Little Baby, Don't Say a Word." Mom's gonna buy you a mockingbird, and if that mockingbird don't sing, Mom's gonna buy you a diamond ring. Okay, and it's not so much about the words as it is one thing takes the place of another, and things always work out the way they're supposed to. I don't even know how I'm getting this out of that song, but things always work out the way they're supposed to. And does that make sense to you, Karen? Because I'm sitting here going, what? Just because they have the message come across doesn't always mean you start talking and things start coming out. So, but it's just this big cycle. It's just this big cycle, and it's as if he wants to just put his hand on your shoulder and go, "It's okay, it's okay. Don't worry, I'm good. I'm good." And I actually feel like you feel him every once in a while. I don't know who he is to you, but I feel like you feel him every once in a while, where you can just be like, and then, oh, there were good times. Think of the fun. Think of the fun, because I think this person was. They had extreme lows, but extreme highs as well. So when they were fun, they were super fun. Can you validate that for me? Yes or no? If I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Was this a Point Place person? There's lag, you guys, so just give us a hot second. I am starving all of a sudden. Shouldn't eat. No, I understand that. Okay. I won't know anybody from the Point unless it's my cousins, and I know my cousins, so they're all good. Past 21 days before you were born. Hello, Mr. Fry. It was an uncle. Okay. I mean, it's definitely for you. It's just definitely for you. Just know that this person's around. Just know that this person's around. That's the whole message. Here I am. Here I am. I'm here. It's just an awareness. That's all. But you're also supposed to pass that message on to who else you think it would be important to. That person's around. Okay. That's going to mean a lot. You'll know who. Aw, Donna, that's awesome. Oh, that had to have been so hard on your mom. So hard on your mom. Isn't it amazing? Somebody that you actually never met in person says, hey, I love you. Remember me? And the fact that you thought that far back enough to have him come into your mind. So with that, you guys, I'm done. I'm poped. I'm going to go cuddle on the couch and look at the dogs because they're not allowed on the couch. Because I'm a mean dog mom. No, it's not it. Buford's not allowed to jump. You felt him singing to a baby, not like Karen singing to him. Yes, right. Sometimes it's just good validation to have that validation. Really cool. Really cool. Okay, guys. Right, Isis? If I didn't get you guys tonight, I'm so sorry. We try to get as many as we can in, and when we're doing mediumship, it kind of goes a bit slower. Make sure you head over to My Mystical Life on Facebook and give us a like and follow us and know when we come online. And of course, we have our membership right over here somewhere, right? No? There. If you want to be part of our tribe, we get together. We do a lot of giveaways. We have fun and we do a lot of classes, right? So everybody have a great evening. He takes up the entire couch. Good night, everybody. And you're new, Donna Marie. I'm so sorry I didn't get to Northern Ireland and Belfast. We actually plan on going to Ireland and visiting over there. We have in the next couple of years. That's a plan. So we'll see. We are a fun tribe, right? We are fun peoples. So everybody have a great night. Much love, much light, much joy. Feel divine because you are. And if Mr. Fry were here and right here, right now, right now, he'd say, may the light be with you always. So have a good night, guys.